with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
To Filipowski, down low, takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
From past the arc, Filipowski grabs the board. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. George finds Carter. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The captain passes to Jokic. George with the steal. And now Utah, fast break. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He had an impressive number of points and was reliable as ever from distance. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against
Ingram is out there with Jokic. Then there's the captain. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Santos in at the 3. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Warriors trail by 6. The amazing Nikola Jokic. Dan, how fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Hey, such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. It's good from long range. The captain's got 14 points for the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Golden State moving the ball around. To the middle. Pass to Santos. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Golden State.
He with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
To the paint. Here's Collier. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic just got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires the 3. The captain, no good.
And he didn't punish. coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's been all about Keon Johnson for the Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Okay, and now moving on to what's been a... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far. From the perimeter, a lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Johnson. Williams is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Carter in at the center. Jazz leading by 3. George passes to Filipowski. Inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. The captain with the bucket.
12 straight points off a three-pointer. And the D looks Chelsea.
George dishes to Williams. 11 feet away. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Golden State's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Pass to Jokic. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
And there's the foul to go on the captain. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Podziemski, he's checked in for the captain. Podziemski out there with Peyton. Then there's the captain. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Collier. That's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Porter in the corner. Fires for 3. The captain, no good. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Launches a 3. Neesmith can't get it to go. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Jokic. Over to the wing. To the inside. Here's Turk. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
They set the screen. Off target from three-point range. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is dropouts. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted.
Pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Well, that's what you want from George. He's most effective when he's attacking the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So teams changing it up here.
Let's get it to you. Substitution on the court.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Turk. And the Warriors miss again. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Curry against George. Here's Carter. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The captain with the bucket. And now that's 35 points for the captain.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Johnson double team. Williams from outside. Warriors with the rebound. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Some nice passing by Golden State. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Johnson, a wide open look, and a miss there on the triple.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Kuminga the pass to the captain. And there it is for him. The captain's got 39.
Really, really good possession there. They never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
And finish off by Carter.
Oh, Carter Jr. bringing the thunder.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Turk. Cranes it from beyond the arc. The captain's got 42 in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Williams can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 6. Shoots the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Utah's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Filipowski. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's the captain. He's guarded by Williams. Here's the captain. Just 5 to shoot. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Kuminga. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Turk offline with his 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Team foul.
Utah with the ball.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. Score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. .11 seconds left in the fourth. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. See you next time.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Not that big. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
The shooting guard, 6'5", number 99.
Hi everyone, welcome to a special regular season. We are in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the Cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, pounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Larson in a two-guard. Here's the captain, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Jacks up a three. Good! Another from three.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. McGee a screen. Booker for three. He buries it from three.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Nails it from three. The captain's got 9. The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's the captain. He's got 9 from downtown. And the Warriors with another 3.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Down low. Here's Larson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Not something you expect from Murray, but he was right to give the ball away there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Larson. This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Booker no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
The captain, that's good. The captain's got 19 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Suns trail by 10. Wesley, the pass to McGee. Outside Murray. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Pass to Kuminga. The captain misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
To the paint. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You can see the athleticism right there by the young Murray. Just a quality finish.
Outside Curry. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now here's Booker. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Jokic passes to the captain. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been very effective from the three. Both teams changing it up here. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Six to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Walker, also Murray out there, and it's Iguodala in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Connects again from distance.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's the captain. And again for 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Back to Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
You know, when it comes to Keegan Murray, it's his all-around presence that helps this team, Richard.
Yeah, he's a very talented glue guy. He doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but he is steady and consistent, and coaches love players like that.
Oh, a tape measure basket from Booker.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Here's the captain. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 5. Steps back. Here's Larson. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Here's the captain. Booker defending. Here's the captain. Knocks down the long J. The captain's got 33.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
To the wing, right side. From deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Booker fires from way outside. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 14. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. It's the second game of 3 on the road. The captain, pass to Jokic. Here's the captain. Back to Jokic. Pass to the captain. The 3. And the Warriors with another three.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working.
Seems like they can't miss. Just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want. You haven't heard this in a while, fellas.
And moving along, thanks as always.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
They've got Jonathan Kuminga. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's the captain in at the 2. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And it's all from three-point range. Suns trail by 20. Pass to Larson. McGee for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got a rebound number 8 here already in the game. The captain, that's good.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
2 points. That one goes. Booker's got 20.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Here's the captain. Phoenix grabs the miss. Wesley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. On target from range. Murray's got 7.
How about the fast hands from Murray? It takes hours of practice to be that comfortable with the quick release.
Here's the captain. The 3 is up. And got it. Another basket.
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Pass to Wesley. And here's McGee. Here's Larson. Misses a 3.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Wesley. Let's go with a 3. Larson, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's the captain. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Larson. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Larson's got his second basket.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
He's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's the captain, Booker defending. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Larson. Here's Wesley. tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minute 32 left in the third. Here's the captain. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Counted from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Golden State calls timeout. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And a new group getting ready. Calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Booker. Takes a three. Porter pulls it in.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Devin Booker out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Walker, and it's Iguodala in at the 5 down low.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
There's the double team with Porter. Outside Booker from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The captain. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 19. Inside. Here's Iguodala. And he goes in for the dunk.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. The captain misses. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Booker looking around. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Warriors on D. 17-point game. What balance from Booker.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's the captain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Larson. Three-pointer, no good. The Warriors lead by 15. The kick out, Curry. He shoots it. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. The captain's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Booker against Curry. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Pass to the captain. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Larson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Larson's got 10 points in just the second half.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the captain.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's the captain. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Phoenix's ball, trailing by 19. And McGee with the stuff.
Assistant.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the captain. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Booker with it. On the wing, Murray from the arc. Pure from three-point range. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the captain. Good. He hits again. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is...
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Good game, MP.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Time to warm up. We're ready to rock.
Objects in motion, stay in motion. As long as the
Las Vegas time on the south side. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jokic.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
The bright lights of the NBA Cup semifinals. So much pressure. And guess what? MP thrives in the spotlight. Guys, he loves it.
Yeah, and talking to MP before the game, you could tell he was ecstatic. The entire NBA is watching this one. MP has a huge chance to prove himself. I expect him to have a big game.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Christie. And it's Williams at the 3 spot.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
Here's the captain, the Thunder making the shot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys,
thanks so much, David.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here's Turk. And another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Christie. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Smith checked in for the Thunder. Well, Thunder have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
That's all right.
Need some energy.
Here's Smith on the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Jokic is out there with Kyle. And it's Smith, and it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Here's the captain. Skaman connects again from distance.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Cobb, no good. Warriors trail by 7. Here's the three. And another three for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Oklahoma City has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. It's good. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The captain passes to Jokic. Here's Turk. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And that's now 20 points for the captain.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who are...
Fellas, what do you say we take? And that's all for us. Now it's...
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You know, the captain. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Gary Payton II is out there with Jokic. And there's the captain, and it's Porter at the point. Out to the right wing. Here's Turk. Oh, good on the three. Thunder trailing by 13. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Christie. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Turk. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The captain's got 22.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Christie. The Warriors pull it in. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Turk. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 24 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Well, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Nurkic. Chad Holmgren comes in for Smith. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Topic. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Here's Christie. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Turk. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Craig, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
pass to Christie. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
Here's Turk. The Thunder pull it in. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
Substitution on the court.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Some nice passing by Golden State. He gets it in there. The captain's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And the Warriors making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Topic. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. Here's Cobb. A three-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. You might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Santos is checked in, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for the captain. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Final. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Yeah, MP.
Can't be reaching like that, MP. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. the Cavaliers to start out. You can just feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Greg? What an event this is.
And, Kevin, this has the feel of a massive playoff game. And to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. Here's Mobley after the made shot from the corner.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nets. Here's Turk. Buries it down low.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly.
Warriors leading by 5. The captain out there with Podziemski. Then it's Ingram. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Santos in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
We're not even at halftime. Already he's got 4 fouls. They're definitely going to have to limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Here's Smith. Pass to Dalton. Mitchell wide open. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gone 5-9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. When he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
Here's Turk. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his 5th foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Porter's checked in for the Warriors. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Tyson's checked in. Back to Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Got that bucket in no time at all. The captain's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. The drive by Mitchell.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old. You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. Evan Mobley's checked in for the cap. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? And just to throw you guys a little curveball here. What's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Golden State Warriors. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the big.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly had.
You earned that one. At least you get some extra rest tonight.
You said you wanted to win the NBA Cup, then went out there and won it.
Great work, start to finish.
Every question they asked, we answered.
And our rivals, they saw it all. This will give us that edge that I was talking about, y'all.
And now that's our main focus.
All right.
Gearing up for a title run.
Which means we need you at your best. Let's talk about goals for the second half. Which one of these stands out to you?
I want to be the best team in this league. Everything else is secondary, whatever it takes.
It's easier said than done.
I'm here to share my focus, right? That's what we're doing.
It is, but I'm just letting you know this is one of the harder goals on this.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment.
What's up, bro?
Look, I know we're short a couple of guys, but this is one of the...
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here. But there is no better way to start off the new... Hey, Brent, when you look at these teams, they have two of the deeper rosters in the NBA.
Well, we should recognize the front office doing just a great job, Kevin, of understanding that depth will win you championships and get you through a long season. They've done a great job of filling out these rosters with a ton of quality players.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you've got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on himself. We'll see how he handles it.
Now, Golden State's starting five. They've got Nikola Jokic, the captain, out there with Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP before the game, and he said there was a lot of confidence in the locker room. He said, we know this is a tough matchup for us, but we've got a strong game plan. We're all on the same page, and we're ready to execute. This will be a good measuring stick for them, guys.
I would say, David, the perfect measuring stick. Knocks down the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's the captain, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Ball gets double-teamed. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, the captain.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring.
It's good.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
2 points. That one goes. And it's 8 points for the captain.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 10 points for the captain.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Wells. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Randle's got 5 now.
Well, Randle keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Minnesota making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Looking to end the run. Edwards with another miss.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He finished up with 65 points.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Ingram is out there with Jokic. And there's the captain. And it's Santos in at the 3 spot. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. And that'll be his 3rd foul. So it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this.
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan favorite 3-point. And that concludes.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing
Warriors leading by 13. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Peyton. Porter is out there with the captain, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Podziemski in at the 3 this week. Lineup here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to Wells. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Wells. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to the captain. There's the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Ingram, he's checked in for we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And
Let's go with Michelle. Fans pay good money for these tickets, and we're not going to quit just because we're down a couple guys. People came to see us compete, and that's what we're going to do.
Thanks, MP.
Thank you.
That's right, MP. They can't stop
Your interview game is winning you a lot of fans.
At least you get some extra rest tonight. Hey, if it's good enough for Steph, you can't really go wrong. Fans live for games like this one.
Up next, the Suns. The NBA on 2K Sports. We've got a showcase for the West tonight, RJ. Two of the conference's leading contenders going at it.
Which makes it all the more intriguing. These teams know that they could see each other in some big games come playoff time.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
And some would say, careful what you wish for, but he is undaunted, embracing the challenge and saying, I want all the smoke.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Nikola Jokic is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's the captain in at the shooting guard position. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. MP sure knows how to set the stage, BA.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Allie.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
They get it back.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Here's the captain. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. The captain's got 9.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game. Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Booker to the middle. Pass to Eason. And yep, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Normally he dreams that.
To the inside, Iguodala. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. The captain misses. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's the 3. Eason can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. He's got 12.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Down low. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Eason.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Suns. The 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Suns trailing. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. Nikola Jokic.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there. Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Kuminga, the pass to the captain. No good with the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the paint. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
There's the slam from Murray. I love this aggressive approach inside by him.
And stolen by Booker. In transition, here they come. Here's Jones. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He ended up with 44 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
The captain, that's good.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Picking up that second foul really is tough.
checked in for Dunn. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Stephen Curry. Nikola Jokic is out there with Kuminga, and it's the captain in at the point guard position. Now here's Booker, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Pass to the captain. From deep three-point land. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's the captain, defended by Murray. Count the basket. The captain's got 27 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And he gets that one.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Suns trail by 19. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's the captain. Last game out, he had 44.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Murray for 3. Bottom. 3 ball from Keegan.
That's his 2nd triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Easton with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Fires from way outside. Wesley with a rebound. The Suns shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to Easton for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Booker fires from way outside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Hits the target from 18 feet.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so it's Phoenix with it. They trail by 14. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, folks. First off, looks like it's really coming together. Kenny, any advice for the potential participants?
Well, you try to stay loose. Don't get...
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Warriors.
They're up because of the...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got one or two, your interior play better be strong.
Devin Booker out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's the captain. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. The captain's got 31.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Dunn, the pass to Eason. To the middle. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Warriors lead by 11. Here's the captain. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The captain's got 33.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
And Booker with the jam.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the Warriors. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And check it out, Phoenix, far behind in the standings.
Well, I think for Phoenix, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's the captain. He drops it from range. The captain's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Outside Booker, three-pointer. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. The Warriors lead by 12. Pass to the captain. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Outside Booker. Booker missing again.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Phoenix making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's the captain. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. It's Booker on the wing. Inside to end the run. Iguodala, no good. Golden State has got 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's the captain. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Walker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And an intentional foul right there. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. On the floor for the Warriors. Gary Payton II is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Porter in at the 1. To the right side. Here's the captain. The rebound by Murray.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Back to Caruso. Here's Wesley. Tipped away. The Warriors lead by 21. Pass to the captain. Here's Podziemski. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Caruso against Porter. Wesley, pass to Murray. Gets the three to fall.
There's a big need for players like Murray. A player who can do damage as a spot-up shooter.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's the captain. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The captain's got 45 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Wesley, that's good.
Didn't get a three in the first half, and now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Pass to the captain. The three is up. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Wesley, defended by Podziemski. Walker for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. The captain, that's good. The captain's got 48.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Outside Jones. And Grant with the 65 games rule for player awards. It did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
The captain. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Outside Jones. It's Booker on the wing. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to the captain. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Jokic is doubled.
2 minutes.
Outside Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. The captain misses. Suns trail by 19. Here's Iguodala. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 5 assists tonight. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Hits yet again! Wow!
Another 50-point game for this man. He's having a historic year.
And he's close to the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. Pass to Iguodala. Back to Jones from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the captain.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Jones with the ball. Here's Booker. He's off on the layup. Here's the captain. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Iguodala. Outside Booker. Fires the three. The rebound by Post. Now Porter.
Right here.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Now here's Jones. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Way to bring home that W. Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.